There's mud all over my mattress. All over it. It's just a mess. It's just a mess all the way up and all the way back. And there's Peekaboo. Crap. So I'm still stuck in this campsite. It's okay. I wanted to be here for a little while anyway. I'm waiting on a package, trying to get a lot of work done. I'm trying to set some groundwork so that when I do start traveling again, I have a little bit of freedom and I can move around for a couple weeks before I really have to settle in and get a lot more work done. For Patreon, for YouTube, for Instagram, for TikTok. That entails like me making a bunch of drafts and doing a lot of research and writing a bunch of articles so that I don't have to worry about it later, so that it's already ready for me to post on a daily schedule. I know there's so many of you that think I don't work, but God, if I could just get a break, that would be great. I'm trying to set it up right now so that I can take breaks and already have the work done, which means I have to dig in while I'm here and get it done, which is what I'm doing. I was a little bit concerned about the water situation. I can't carry that much water in my van. I just don't have the space for it. I have a 5-gallon jug, and then I have a bunch of other jugs that I kind of keep in different spaces to spread the weight of the water out around the van. I only had about 4.5 gallons to get me through yesterday until whenever the roads dry out. But as luck would have it, someone was wandering behind my campsite earlier this morning while I was doing the Patreon live, and the woman walking by was very nice and very kind, and she said, oh, there's someone over there who has a Jeep and he's willing to pull people out. Like, he does this, he's just a nice guy, this is what he does. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should go talk to him. So I came up and I said, hello, like, just trying to get your gauge on the situation. I see you have a better vehicle to get around in this than I do. I only have rear-wheel drive on this older van. He was like, oh, you're not going to get stuck. If anything, I can pull you out. But if you can sit tight until next week, it'll dry out. And I was like, oh, that's what I was hoping to do anyway. So that sounds like a plan. And he's like, do you have everything you need? Do you need to go into town for anything? And I was like, you know what? I have plenty of food. I would like to get some more dog food and some water. Would you be willing to bring me into town and I'll give you some cash for it? And he was like, absolutely. Don't even worry about it. So now I'm just like filling up all my jugs. I filled up my 5-gallon water jug with the jugs that still have water in them. And then I'm filling up all the other little jugs so I can empty as many jugs that are bigger so I can go to the store with this guy and fill them up. We want to learn to trust men again, right? Well, here's their chance. Except I do have containers that I can use for filling up with rainwater in case I run out, but I don't think I'm going to need that because I already have 5 gallons and he's going to go help me get probably another 4.5. So, and I think that will take me through a week until it at least dries out, and I feel good about that. So, yay. To collect rainwater, and I have pots and pans and stuff, and I'm actually going to fill up the pots and pans right now with the rest of this water. I already filled up my kettle, and that way I just have like one more empty jug. Loud noises. I don't even care. But now we have another empty jug. This is full. I'm going to leave this here because it's really too awkward to bring. He brought me into town. I was able to refill my jugs, get some dog food, and some food for me. Super nice guy. He's a vet, totally respectful. He has kids of his own, and he was telling me all about it. He actually has daughters, and he likes to go off-roading in the mud, in his Jeep, and I've never done that. I think I might go with him like tomorrow or the next day. He was showing me this picture of a cabin that was like back in the woods. I know, this sounds really sketchy, but I'm going to go with my gut here because it sounds like a lot of fun. But don't worry, I'll bring protection with me. But sometimes you just gotta go with your guts and take the adventure. Anyway, he found this cabin that is like built around this massive tree that like goes right through the cabin. He showed me pictures. I'm super excited. What do you guys think? You think I'm gonna end up dead in the woods? Of course not. I don't think so. I've watched him help like 30 people get in and out of this place. He actually tried to tow a big Class A. It's gonna be okay. Look at the towel. Yes, covered in mud. There's crumbly mud over there. There's just crumbly mud. It's all because of your feet, which are clean right now. It's not my feet. Just mud and what is that? I don't know. But there's all kinds of stuff on this. That's why I put a sheet over the bed I wanted to protect the pretty comforter. I put a sheet over it, and I'm glad I did so, because I can bleach this. I can bleach the mud out of this. It was sunny out for a little bit, and then it started raining again. It's raining now, but this is earlier footage, obviously. The mud is pretty bad, but at least we're good to go for the whole week, so I feel good about this. It's going to be fine.